good morning, dear city. I must say I'm very, very excited to play in English because ever since I started playing Mafia in Russian 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago by now, I stopped playing in English because I was always very competitive. I'm a very competitive person. I'm driven, I'm energetic, I was always competitive. But ever since playing Mafia, I became vicious at usual games because I want to win. And it actually came to head when I was in Riga during New Year's. On the 1st of January, we were all pretty hangover and we just wanted to chill and hang out. And the guys proposed to play Codenames, and I was like, please, let's not do that. I mean, I can just skip. I can just watch you play because I'll be honest, I'm gonna probably hurt your feelings. I'm gonna hurt your feelings a lot. And they were like, no, you're such a sweetheart. You would never do that. Well, I did. I did hurt their feelings a lot. Because they were they were all native speakers, but they were pretty bad at that, Codenames, and we wanted to win. My team had to win. And we still won at the end, but at what price, I asked myself. At what price did I win Codenames on the 1st of January? So that's my speech.
Thank you, it's time. Second player, Netflix.
Okay, I nominate number 1. I think it's Gangster because I don't believe in your emotions. It's too much emotion for me. Too much. Too expansive. Huh? Nicht expensive, nor expansive. So, also last play was funny for me. I think it's good experience. Nice, yeah, and I think in future we will win. Also we Red City. Yeah, I think you are a gangster. Really, I don't believe you, and
10 seconds.
I am a red player, and yes, thank you. Cut.
Thank you too. Player number 3.
Yeah, I play with player number 1. I like his story because when I listen his story, I like just even imagine how it was like New Year, like this atmosphere, and they play the game with friends. So I like this story. I don't know why you don't believe just because of her emotion. Like maybe she talked for you a little aggressive, but for me it was a nice story. This is the reason why I don't play with you for now, because like you don't play like with one, and you don't have a lot of time to explain why you do not want to play with player number 1. So for now I just play 1 and 3, and I suggest to listen number 2 on the split out of Autostop. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you too. Player number 4.
Okay, so that's a rare game where on number 4 you already see there are 2 teams going. I'm playing with 2, I'm not playing 1, I'm not playing 3. I absolutely agree with number 2 that speech of number 1 was too emotional. It was prepared in my opinion. Yeah, I think that she said number 1 on purpose just to tell the story because Okay, so that's not making you even a bit redder, this reaction. Number 3 tried to play with 1, so obviously I could suspect them together, but between 1 and 3 I think 1 is more Mafia. And absolute ultimate argument, I hope that number 2 is saying you are guns down on red cards. I really hope so, because every time he says it, he's just he's shutting down my mind for like 20 seconds. I'm just laughing. I cannot stand it. I cannot reject to play with him after this. But I hope you do it on both colors. Otherwise, it's.
Thank you. Your time is over. Player number 5, Rebus, your minute.
Yeah, I'm not going to find Mafia between 1 and 2. For me, they are both red. Because I like the first speech and I like this game Codenames, and the second, he wouldn't refuse of number 1 if he will Mafia. I don't think so. 3 for me is not red, and I could agree with 4. So my team for now, 1, 2, and a bit 4. One bad hint, because in the previous game I was pretty sure that I didn't hear Mr. Luke, and he was Mafia, and now I heard the Mr. Destroyer, he was but he was brief, like
Time is over. Thank you, Mr. Destroyer.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah. So on this round, my crew is number 2, 3, and 4, and even one can be a red player, but not sure. I really think that number 10 is a Mafia because he looks like he's trying to find any arguments against the red players because his emotions, the face is just what should I say to against number this side of table. Never mind. Firstly, my thoughts about number 4 was like he's a black player because he started laughing very loud on speech number 10, number 2, because number 2 said is number 1 is for sure is gangster, and after that he started laughing. But after that he is explain why he's laughing, so it's okay. So I believe that number 4 is a red player.
10 seconds.
It's just about emotional things. I don't like the speech number 5, so my crew is 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, and 4. That's all. Thanks.
Thank you to player number 7, Runtime Romina.
Good morning, City. Yeah, so I'm playing with numbers 1. I think 2 is red, and I'll also take 5, like a little bit less red than 1 and 2. So 1, I just like emotions and how you talk to the table, like not talk halai with the table. Then number 2 is just red for like slight attack into 1, and then also like by emotions, like similar from previous game where he was red. Actually 1 was also red for me in previous game, but I think like I will listen to you the last time. On the second round you were speaking pretty bad, so we'll see. I don't want to play with number 3 because he played with 1 because of the story, but not because of emotion. I don't think you can play.
You really like this kind of arguments.
I don't think you can play just because of the story. So 2 also thinks that emotions are kind of bad, but you always think like this about red people when they show in their red emotions. I play 1, 2, 5. I think. Well, I suspect 3 and 6 for like is grave.
Thank you. Your time is
He's the
over.
last.
Your time is over. Over. Time. Miss Friday, your minute.
Firstly, I wanted to play with number 1, but then I would agree with number 4 about the fact that she was ready to say the speech. So I'm not gonna say that you're black, but I'm just gonna listen to you one more time during the split or whatever it's called. Number 2 I would play, and I would play number 4. I think maybe leave your emotions, number 4 and 2 from last game. Maybe you're mad at losing or whatever. That's why you have this grudge against number 1. But anyhow, I would play with 2 and 4. 3 and 5 more suspicious, even though 5 mentioned that she heard 6. My suggestion would be, even if you hear a player, try to find other arguments rather than saying that you heard them, just because it's more fun for us to play. Because I also sometimes hear players, but I really try to find arguments within the game to play. But it's just my suggestion. It's not my business how you play. And number 7, number 6 was weird because 10 didn't talk, but he's already giving like you gotta check like number 10. That's what I didn't like about number 6. Number 7, I didn't quite understand your team and enough explanation. You didn't speak a lot about number 4, and I asked who is number 4, so a bit suspicious. But again,
And
so for now, 2 and 4.
Time is over. Thank you, Mr. Mudro. Your time.
Okay, my team for this round would be 2, 4, 5, not against 1 and 7. I think something like that. I'm really suspicious of 3. Okay, so it's your color. We'll check 6. If you vouch for number 3, then okay, you can split the table and put me in there. Or you can check me, and I'm putting 3 and 6 there. Okay, so 3 didn't have much of explanation why 2 was you didn't like 2, so 2 explained why he didn't like 1, and you said that he didn't, and that's why I'm suspicious of 3, and that's why I'm suspicious of anyone who thinks that 3 is good to go. And but I think just because 3 is black to me, 1 should be not with 3, not together, and that's why 1 is more red right now, as of right now. So. And
your time is over. Thank you. The last one is player 10.
With whom is 2 I nominate player number 2.
Accepted.
I play with 3, 4, 6 and 9. I heard that you suspect that 3 is black, that doesn't matter. So I play with 6 because like position 1, 2, 3 and 4 it's fine, and he mentions that 3 is red, it's okay. I also think 3 changed, and I also think that 5, I suspect 5 is not with 6 because of your speech. That's why I like 6 can be red. I like lots of people told that 5 is red. That's why I would check player number 7.
Actually say she hurt him?
Yes, that's why I think 5 and 6 are not together, and I suspect 5. That's why 6 can be red. That's what they said. I would check between player number 7 and 10. Okay, you can check player number 10 if you want to win easy. If you don't want to win easy, you can check between 7 and 8. Okay, that's what you can do. 3, 4, 6 and 9 is my team. 1, 2 from 2 to 6 to 1 set.
Thank you. The discussion. Discussion. Thank you, my teacher. It's over.
А можно еще замечание, раз уж я сказал? Мне кажется, я не эксперт в английском, но я прямо слышу постоянно говорят between, это вот там, between что-нибудь, а так among говорить, а не between. Простите за небольшой экскурс.
It's a little bit hot here. Okay. Let's vote emote 2 players, 1 and 2. Let's vote for player number 1. Okay, thank you. 5 players and last 5 players for number 2. Thank you. And okay, number 1, your 30 seconds.
It's actually very hard to connect the team because I think number 2 and number 4 attacked me for a reason that was completely, I'm sorry, but this was a very bad argument because they said that because of the previous game. And therefore I think number 3 is red. Because number 3, I think if he was black, the first thing he would do is start to attack me as well, but he didn't. So he put himself in the weaker position. And everybody's playing with 2 and 4. So look, I'm gonna play with players number 3 and 9. I think 10 is not the black player, and amongst 5 and 6, I think 5 is redder just because I believe that I think if she was a black player, she would not use this argument. I think she would not use this argument because that's so unlike her.
Your time is over. Thank you. The player number 2, your 30 seconds.
So I don't understand why you split with me because what you want her new arguments. I told I don't speak with you because I don't believe you. Okay, for me number 3 is suspect, yeah, because he don't play with me. I told. I don't believe her arguments. So here and I don't understand why is 5 more black as 6.
Okay, your time is over. Let's wait again. Let's wait for player number 1. Thank you. It's 5 players, and for player number 2 is also 5. Who voted for stand up for the both players? Nobody. Thank you. It's night in the city. Woo! only first killed person, not sleep. It's number 4. You have 20 seconds for your best void.
6.
6.
7-1.
7-1 is accepted. Good morning. The last minute for player number 4, please.
Okay, so 6 you didn't lie. You showed +4 that we are killing 4 and you killed me, right? Okay. Look, the sheriff. 7 is black. You're not sheriff. Okay, why you decided to do that if you're sheriff right now?
Because I saw 3 revealing himself to 10 or someone else.
Did you do that?
Second
Number 3?
fault.
Are you sheriff? Number 3, you sheriff? No? Yes, you sheriff. Okay, between 1 and 3. Okay. Okay. So 7, yeah. So 6 and 7, can they be together? Okay, 7, yeah. Then the one with the black check on the 7 is a black. So
10
no,
seconds.
he didn't do it to me. Why? Because he did it to me. But I'm first killed. Okay, 3 is more sheriff. I think. Because first revealed herself for no reason on the table. 7 is gone.
Okay,
Yeah.
your time is
So-
over.
Yeah.
Thank you. This day started with the player 2. Netflix, your turn.
Okay, I don't understand who is sheriff. Okay, and you check 7 is okay, and you? Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, okay. I think 4 as player 4 played versus 1 and 3, and he was killed. Yeah, so it's for me not okay, not good. So. You know, I don't understand why player 10 said 5 is more black or as number 6. Yeah, yeah, okay.
But
So
you also said the same on display.
I
Mr.
yeah.
Lord, your
I wanted to hear for you why you think so. No. I don't say 5 is gangster. Okay. I think 3 and 3.
Okay, your time is over.
good.
Thank
3
you.
is-
Thank you. Luke, your minute.
Yeah, I nominate number 7. He is checked
7
black
and 7.
player. Yeah, I checked number 7 by number 10. He asked 7 to check. And I also think that 7 and 8 is suspicious player. Because you don't understand that number 5 says that 6 is actually red. Because she heard that he deep breath, yeah. And the comment, the team of number 7 also was like something strange. He asked to check number 3 and number 6, I remember, and he played like with number 2, 4, and 5, right? That was his team, right? And for that moment, this was the maximum suspicious for me, like because for
10
the
seconds.
moment I suspect number 4 until he asked to you like change Halai Mahalai, yeah. After that,
Thank you
but
for your speech. The time is over. Rebus, your time.
Yeah, of course, besides 7, I suspect also the player number 2. Do you agree? As a sheriff, because he didn't nominate the only player who was checked as black, and yeah, his speech was a bit strange. Yeah, he's double checked as black player. Regarding the player 6, as I said, maybe I heard him like red player, maybe like black player. I'm not sure, and I emphasize that it was a bad hit. And it's not necessary that one black player between 5 and 6. The strange position has player number 10, because player number 6 said 10 is black, and 10 said I play with 6 to Let's try to.
10 seconds.
Thank you.
Thank you too, Mr. Destroyer.
So hello. Firstly, make a statement. I'm an absolute red player, and that's why number 5 it's not possible to hear me. And I don't believe that he can just imagine this argument. So number 5 is absolutely red for me also. And let's imagine the number 8 is a black player, and she knows that I'm a red player, and it's not possible to hear me. So that's why his proposal about me, it's also okay. So I'm pretty sure that number 5 and number 8 are the red players. So that's why number 7 is black. Number 10 says that we should check number 7, so number 10 is also black, red. So that's why we have a black player between number 2 and number 9, because 1 and 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the number 3. I don't believe you, by the way, because it's not possible to just reveal your checks. So for me, number 3 is more sheriff than you. So better to check number 9 for me. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you too, Mr. Runtime. Your minute.
Okay, what's a cool and so enjoyable game when my sheriff just sits waiting, everything is cool for him. Like, I know, you probably know that you haven't been checked or something. I understand who's sheriff, like just by the fact that I'm double-sided black. But I don't know, like, I hope you have some plan. For me, 10 was black. I hope there is like, if I made calculation correct, then 10 is checked black, and then he should go in the next round, because at the last speech he said that he found 3 different from the last game, and he played with 3. So last game 3 was black, and now he plays with. Okay, so that's why I think 10 is black, and 1 is black because she couldn't check me because I was playing against 3 and she was expecting 3. So I think actually 1 is not my sheriff, and someone between 3 and 6 is my sheriff. So yeah, that's it. I don't know if you need my colors.
Your time is over. Miss Friday.
I really love whatever you just did over here, like the mix. But guys, listen. 9, I didn't like that you played with 2-4-5 without me, where I played with 2-4. Or you just took me out. That was not that. Whatever. Okay. I didn't say 5 is bad. I just told 5. If you heard, maybe don't talk about it. 1, if you're a sheriff, I actually never called you black. I said I will listen to you just for you. Number 3, if you're a sheriff, I heard how you're. I mean, I saw how you're here and there, and then I saw number 10 giving you 7, and then I saw you to him, whatever, and then I was like, okay, later, like you will, talk about yourself, but then 1 comes up. So for now, I will just play with number 6, even if he's black, whatever he just said, I love it, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you too, Mr. Mudro. Your minute.
I didn't quite catch why you think 8's red, but whatever, as of right now. So. And then I explained to you that you didn't play with player number 5, which she was quite red in my opinion, because she was the first one to think of a possibility of 1 and 2 being red together. And to me at the time it was the actual thought that I had for different reasons, but whatever. And then you tanked a little bit number 1. So you said she's grey. Okay, so whatever. So she's not. I'm just saying that player number 8 is not super red for me, and we have 2 sheriffs with both having 7 as black. So it means 10 is red. It means whichever the real sheriff is between 1 and 3, and I still think that 5 is red. And that leaves for me 2, 6, and 8.
5 seconds.
Something like that. Thanks.
Thank you too, Mr. Lord.
Yeah, I nominate 7. If you combine like opinions of the city, like you see like 6 is saying like 5 and 8 are red. You're saying 5 is red, right? Like 1 is 3, like somebody shares, and 2 is black, right? Like there is nothing left. 8 says that 6 is red as well. I suspect 5, I don't know. I suggest sheriff to like, look, I'm sure that 9 is red. Like we check, I think 9 is red. Like we check 6. 6 is red, it's good. He gives protection to 8. He gives protection to
Previous
5.
one said I'm absolutely right there.
Yeah, but like, where is Mafia? Where is
Second
Mafia?
fault.
5 red, you said. 8 red. I'm red. 9 I think is red. Then Mafia is 2 and 7, and between 1 and 3. If you're red, 5, 6, 8, 9
10
red.
seconds.
We vote for 2, and between 1 and 3. I don't know, like, I think more red, but he also says 8 is red. I think 5 is not red, but like,
Thank
that's
you,
why we
your
check 5.
time is over.
6.
Miss Cheshire.
Okay, let me explain my actions to you. So basically, after we woke up, I straight away revealed myself to 10. So I did this first. I straight away showed him like that and black. So I was like living in this. He was looking around the table. He was doing nothing. And then afterwards, I look in this direction to number 4 because obviously, like he's the first kill. And I see 3 revealing himself into that direction as well. And for me, so basically, I found 2 Mafia, 3 and 7. And the thing is, my position is not the best position because during the split, I played with player number 3, so I already put myself into the weak position. I had to act fast. I had to do something, so I revealed myself onto the table because I already found 2 black players. I still have 1 check. So for me, it's pretty amazing. And look, I revealed myself immediately that 7 is black. And he was thinking about this. There was a pause in his speech. So basically, he was thinking about what to do. And yeah, so I'm not sure who entertains the idea. I mean, that's why I actually like the suggestion of checking number 6 because, I mean, number 3, the reason why I played with player number 3 because it's very easy to buy me. On the red card, on the sheriff's card, I haven't had the sheriff's card in 4 months. I had to do something. And I thought that in the previous round he kind of bought me because everybody was attacking me and I was like, oh, thank you so much.
Okay, your time is over. Thank you.
The discussion is over. Let's vote for who to lead this city.
Okay, the nominees are players number 7, only 1 player, and you have a last minute.
What a cool game, guys. It's very cool when you don't even give a chance to red player to do something on the table. Very cool. I enjoyed it a lot. So for me, definitely 1 is not Sheriff. Sheriff is somewhere in between 3 and 6. Only these cool players could give me like black. Thank you very much. So for me, 5 was red. 10 is black. I think 1 and 10 are black together. I think 2 is like more red. I don't know. I hope Red City just loses this game. Thank you very much.
It's night in the city. This morning is not so good for 1 player. Ah, no. It's good morning. It's all in life. This morning started with the second player. No, three player.
I nominate number 1 I nominate number 2, I nominate number 3, I nominate number 9. I saw that 6 is I checked 8 because this color was like very suspicious color for me, and I think that you are good because you are asked to check 7. You asked to check 6, but I think that 6 is good player because how he argued about colors of 5, 10, 8. This was a good argument for me, and I think that Destroyer is a good player. So I just checked the one color that was suspicious. If you are a good color, for me the Mafia is between 2 and 9. So 7 is double checked black player. So I suggest to split 1, 2, 3 and 9 people if you want.
Thank
Because
you.
for me, Mafia
Your
between
time
2 and
is
9.
over. Player number 5, Rebus. Your minute.
Yeah, I didn't understand why Destroyer shows shoot 5. Why? But maybe it helps. Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, he suspects me, but okay. So, I nominate player number 2. Yeah, for me, you're black in any team. I don't know. Yeah. Because player number 2 suspect you, you don't play with player number 1. So, and the last, between 1 and 3, and we can cut
10
1
seconds.
to 3 and okay, and everybody else. Thank you.
Thank you to Mr. Destroyer.
Okay, I think better to just be one person, not a person between 1 and 3, which votes other direction. And after that, we have no way. We're not splitting for sure. We're just voting. Yeah, that's why we can vote for whatever we want. Because we have 8 players on the table right now. I think number 10 is a red player. He still thinks that number 5 is a black, yeah? No, right now is number 2. What? Number 2 and... Okay. I think that number 3 is the shadow because the communication on the rounds 1 was very natural between 3 and 7. So that's strange. I nominate number 2.
2 is, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're just voting. If you go on. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you too. Miss Friday, your minute.
Nominate number 9.
Number
Actually,
9 is accepted.
Whatever number 3 said, if for number 10, for number 6, 5 is red, he proposed to take 4 out, right? To vote for people. It was good because you're red for her, I'm red for him. Most of you think that she's red. Then who is? Maybe you will think 8 and 3 if you think that way, which would be. And I don't know, number 9 and other, like, do you sometimes listen what I literally say? Because you have some questions and I'm just like, I literally said that. I never said that number 1 is black. I said I'm not saying you're black. I will just listen to you during the split. I don't know. I will listen to you guys. I think between 9 and 2, 9 is more black for me. Thank you.
Thank you too, Mr. Mudro.
Okay, so we could split like, I mean, 6 vouchers for 8, so 8 is is red from both versions.
Double red.
Yeah. Then we have 10. 10 is unlikely to be in any version either, so we could split something along the lines 2, 3, 5, and 9. And if the game continues, then we vote out 1. Well, why not? Why not? Explain to me why not.
You want to take 3 out of the table but leave 1?
Yeah, so if the game continues,
Friday, second.
if the game
fall.
continues, it would mean that
And
one
then
is the last black player. So I nominate 2, 3, 5, 9. I nominate.
3 is accepted.
Could you split?
Your time is over, thank you. Player number 10, your time.
What do you mean if the game continues? We don't know what is the team select. That's the first thing. And why to vote for player number 3? If he doesn't, he didn't gather his team. I think he's less likely to be a sheriff because when we woke up in the first round, first player showed me that the 7 is black, and the third player didn't show that 7 is black. That's the first thing. And the second thing, I asked to check player number 6, which the first player did, and he didn't. He checked 8. Why 8? I didn't suspect 8. 6 didn't suspect 8. Why? We should check 8. There is no explanation to it. No. We play right game. We just vote between I will nominate 2, nominate 9. Yeah. 8 is I was sure that 6 is red regardless of the checks. So that was clear for me that 6 is red. 8 is red. So the third mafia is between 2, 5, and 9. What 9 said I didn't agree. 2.
10 seconds.
I just don't like what he's talking. I think mafia is 2, 3, and 7 right now. But let's we keep all sheriffs on the table. We don't want. We vote between 2, 5, and 9.
Okay, your time is over. Player number 1, Cheshire, your.
Look, I was not sure whether to check you or not to check you. However, you did have indeed the colors of 5 and 8. Just regardless of the fact that you were kind of being sure that 3 is the sheriff, still it was a very good check because you carry those 2 colors, and that's a very nice check for me because my next check is going to be between 2 and 9 according to this logic, because I think 10. I think being so persistent of saying the sheriff checks number 7, I don't think there is a reason for him. 7 didn't talk as badly, and there were quite a few other options. I think if he was black together with 7, he would not do that. So therefore 10 is quite red for me as well, but you are my only red check, so therefore I listen to you. So you're gonna show me whom to check before the night. And other than that, right now I'm gonna vote for 3 because that's the only surely black color that I know. Should I? It's kind of difficult because he wants to keep me in the game. He says that I'm more the sheriff. She's who's more sheriff? Let's see. Psychologically, it's very difficult for me.
Thank you, Mr. Netflix. Your minute.
Okay, I nominate number 5 because 10 by 0, 10 say 5 is most black. I say why? I think she is a red player. What she did. I nominate number 2. Why? Number 10 say 2 and 5 are in one team, but she nominate me. We are not in one team. 3 by 0 by round 0 3 don't play with me, and by split I say I think 1 and 3 are in team black. I am not with him. I think 1 is sheriff because 3 by last round sitting through. No discretion, no gesticulation, so. I am red there. Yeah, really.
Okay, your time is over.
Hands.
Heads.
Knock your hands from the table immediately.
Yes. Thank you. Now, let's vote. Okay. I have here number 1, number 2, number 9, number 3, and 5. Who waiting for number 1? 1 player. Who waiting for number 2? 1 player. Who waiting for number 9? 3 players. Who waiting for number 3? 2 players. Who waiting for number 5, please? One. Number 9. You have most of voices. was yeah, you were like last minute.
Yeah, I just don't get. So it's generally agreed between among both shares that players number 6, 8, and 10 are more or less red. Is that correct, player number? You think 2 is red? Back when my speech was. And number 3, do you agree that 6, 8, and 10 most likely are red? Most likely. Yeah, so it was only logical to split the votes between 2, 3, 5, and 9, and then it would be okay. All right. So, yeah. I think as of right now I don't like either of the sheriffs. I think 2 is more suspicious than 5, and 6 is more suspicious than either of them. Yeah, I don't like 6. Yeah. So you're carrying the colors of 5 and 8. So 3, go check there, and you should check. Yeah, you should check 8. Yeah.
Okay, player, you were voted out. Thank you. It's night in the city.
That Frieza just said 7 black, and that's all. I mean, it's strange for me. So from my side, number 1 is Sheriff.
Thank you too. Number 5, your minute.
But I voted in 3. Did you see it? So I couldn't be Mafia with 3. Yeah. Therefore, yeah, I eliminate. You understood me. Number 3.
Thank you. Please accept.
So yeah, 8 is red. Then yeah, but I agree that after the speech of player number 2, I thought he's. You have one more check. It's okay. Player number 1. Mrs. Sharif. You have one more check. It's okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you too, Mr. Friday. Your minute.
It's okay.
Oh, Miss Friday. Sorry.
I don't care. 1, 10 for you to understand. 1 thinks that 2 is red. I am red. She voted for 3, so you should be black for her. It's just a thing to think about. I personally think 1 is more sheriff, but I would love to play safe and just get both of them out of here. That would be my decision. But you guys, if you're so sure 1 is sheriff, you can play. I don't know why would you like even check me when 6 played with me. You guys voted 9. I didn't even put my hand for 9. I never put my hand for 9. I could. My hand would be 4th.
10 seconds, please.
Okay, whatever. Number 2, he had a very red speech as for me. That's it. And if 5 voted with you, she should be red for you.
Your time is over. Thank you, Mr. Lord.
No, it's not right, like, because you are checked from both sides, right? Like, I'm red because, like, 1 and 3 do not suspect me, like, 6, I also would not kill 6 because he's 6, I'm red. We both red, right? There is, like, 1 Mafia between 2 and 5. We just have to choose which one between 2 and 5. And then we have, like, the round of 4 where we get rid of both sheriffs. That's the right game, not to just, like, I also think 1 is more sheriff. But like, let's play safe and think who from 2 and 5 is more black for us. That's what we should do. Nominate 2, nominate 5.
2 is accepted.
2 is accepted. Yeah, 6 thought that 2 is more red. I also thought because last speech was like good for me. Like, yeah, it was a good speech to me. So.
You talked very black right now.
Yeah, with whom I'm black? With 3, 7, and 10, and with whom? I'm black, I kill 1 or 3 and choo
5
choo.
seconds.
Bye bye, choo choo. After 7. Bye bye, choo choo. That's
Thank
it.
you.
Game
That's
over.
all.
Game over.
Your time is over. Thank you. Miss Cheshire, your time.
Okay, guys, let's say it like that. Why I checked you? Because first things first, I thought that I don't need to explain that. Who's black? Look, 5 did indeed vote for 3. I did not vote for 3 because when I said I'm gonna vote only for 3, 6 shaked his hat at me and was like, choose the blacker one. And I thought the previous round that 2 talked pretty well, to be honest. And like emotionally pretty well. Like he made the jokes. That's how I find him. So therefore 9 was the only one to vote for 2, and therefore I did not even vote for this one. 5, 6 voted for 3, and you did not. Yeah, that's why. The thing is, everybody's pretty sure that I'm the sheriff. Because 3 was in the weaker position. Everybody attacked him beforehand. Let's vote for number 3. I haven't had the sheriff's card in 4 months. I need to make a check to make sure because I'm gonna make a red check. I'm gonna check for a red player. I'm gonna check you, and then we're just gonna 2 and 10. We're just gonna how do you say it? Lift up. Yeah, lift up the other 2. Look, everything that 3 was doing.
Your time is over. Sorry,
Was
you
black.
were nominated. Somebody, please. Player number 2.
Okay.
Your minute.
Now, I nominate number 3. When you believe she is sheriff, you believe she is sheriff, you believe she is sheriff, I believe she is sheriff, I think 3 must go out. Okay. I think now we must decided for sheriff. I think 1 is sheriff, and I will vote for number 3. I nominate number 3.
Yeah, number 3 is
Okay.
accepted. Thank you.
Good. Thank you.
Number 3.
I nominate number 1. Listen to me.
Number 1
Number
is
2,
accepted.
number 5, number 10 tells 1 is sheriff. On critical circle, 1 of the mafia with me tells that she is the sheriff. Do you believe in this? It is 1. Second, argument of destroyer that he says communication. What I ask for the 7. Who is right? Who is red? Who is black? Right? He do not show me anything. He just show me that check 3, check 6. Another argument. Why I now more suspicious than 1? Because I checked you. For example, 10 players say check the 6th player, right? We now know that 6th player is red. I can wake up if I don't and say I checked 6th player, he is red, and nobody tell me that I'm done because I do checked under the table, right? I like turn the table. For now I'm more suspicious because I checked
Thank
you.
you. Your time
Please,
is over. Please stop. The discussion is over. Let's vote. The nominees are players number 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, and 1. Who is voting for player number 3? Thank you, 3 voices.
We vote for 2.
Who is voting for player number 2? Nobody. Who for number 1? 3. Okay. The player you number 3 and number 1, you have same voted. Number 3, 30 seconds, please.
Yeah. For now, I guess you understand my argument, right? So, player number 2 and player number 5 vote in me, right? Everyone thinks that 10 is red player, right? There is no comment like 3, 7, and 10, right? For now, the unchecked player from both sides vote at me. Who is the sheriff? Thank you.
Thank you. Player number 1.
So basically what he's saying is not correctly true because you were just looking at the hands, because I was also very carefully watching at the hands because anybody, like the only check right now that I have is her. He's saying that 10 is a double-sided red one, but he's not. He hasn't been checked by any single one of us. So actually, yeah, he said that I'm the sheriff, but he voted for me. That's the point. He kept saying that I was the sheriff, but in the end of the day, he still voted for me. I mean, they are very sure. There is one red player amongst them, definitely. She was voting for 3 in the previous round.
Thank you. Your time is over. They're voting amount 3 and 1. 3 and 1. Who voted for player number 3? Thank you is 4 voices. Who voted for player number 1?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Your last minute.
Так что,
Thank you too.
я должен с ним голосовать? Я считаю, я должен с ним голосовать. Что я куда делать? Я только 379, все, у меня вообще не критика.